there. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the best damn all around show on YouTube. This channel, we don't claim to be the best Bigfoot channel. We don't claim to be the best paranormal channel. We don't claim to be the best UFO channel because we're not the best of those individual channels. But I would challenge you to find another channel that's more open minded to all possibilities than any other channel. A channel that respects everybody's opinions, even skeptics. Only thing I ask of all of you is just be respectful of each other. Doesn't matter if you believe in a certain video or not. Doesn't matter if you just believe in UFOs and not believe in Bigfoots. That's your choice. All I ask is just be respectful. Respect everybody's opinions. There's good ways to write things, and there's bad ways to write things. If you don't agree with something, okay, put in the chat why. We can all be cool about it. We're all cool. That's what makes us one of the best communities out there. Because we're good people. We're all taking a journey into the unknown. The unknown. We're all trying to discover the truth. And we know we're not going to get the truth from CNN, Fox News, MSNBC News, whatever type of news channels you watch. They're going to bend the truth to what they want you to believe. Me? I just show you the videos. I don't change the videos. I don't. If I do a video to iMovie, it's because I'm enhancing the audio so we can hear it better. And I'll let you guys look at the video from the beginning, and you get to choose on if you believe some of it or you don't. There's no right. There's no wrong. There's just the truth that we believe within ourselves. Only you can believe in something. Only you. It's just like the Mandela effect. Not everybody has it. Not everybody has the same memories. Your memories, your memories. Your memory's special. And I just want to say special thanks to all the military people out there. My heart goes out to you. And my heart goes out to every family member who has lost a member during war. Memorial Day is the day to mourn for the lost. This year was a special Memorial Day because my daughter's birthday was actually on Memorial Day. And there's a lot of reasons why Memorial Day is special to me and why I didn't do a show yesterday. My father passed away actually on Memorial Day. And the whole experience was one of a kind in different ways. And some of you know this story, and a lot of you who are newer to the channel probably don't know the story. The day before my father passed away on Memorial Day, we didn't even know he was going to pass away. You know, he was in the hospital for some leg issues. And that day, we were having a birthday party for my daughter because it was the weekend. Her birthday was actually on Memorial Day that year, too. So we went to visit him. And when we saw my father, it was so weird. He was like, guys, I just saw my mom and dad. He was explaining to us that he just had a conversation with his parents, right? And of course, doctors, they're going to say, blah, it's a medical science is going to say the chemicals in the brain or whatever. I have a belief sometimes that medicine might actually mellow you out. So like they say, you meditate. And once you meditate, you kind of slow down your brain. You're opening yourself up to the unknown. And the way my father was just describing, I really, truly believe he talked to his parents, my grandparents, who I never met them because they were passed away before I was born. And then the very next day on Memorial Day, he passed away. And I can swear I was driving to the hospital. I can swear to you, I felt it before I got the news. It was it was strange. It was my daughter's birthday that year, and my father just passed away on Memorial Day. So it was kind of weird. And to go further about this, So we did a cremation, and we set up at the military burial ground memorial up in near Seattle, and we talked to the place military, and we picked a date where you're gonna have the military. Because my father was in the Korean War, so he qualified for all these benefits. So we all went. I have family down in Oregon. All came up here for the funeral, right? And we had the date that my wife and I set up with the cremation place. The date, they set it all up. So we go there for the funeral. And guys, this is no lie. This is, you talk to Dr. Wu, he'll tell you. So we get there, and the plaque to go for his thing wasn't up. We thought that was strange. Supposed to be up. We went to the office because there was nothing set up. There was nothing set up out there. Nothing. So we go set up, and they go, "We don't have you scheduled for today." We didn't have you scheduled today. We're like, "What? This is the date. This is the day we set up." We had the family there. We're all there. We're all ready to do, the memorial. And they stretched the date out to next week. It was a week. Got the family there. The plaque to go up wasn't ready. So no military, no nothing. So, we're like, okay, what the hell? It's like this is what happens to our family. It's like, we'll just do our own memorial. Fuck it. We don't need special treatment, even though I felt my father deserved it. But you know what? It is what it is. We're family. We're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. So, and the sun just came out. The sun was bright. It was shining. So it was, it was great. I did the speech. We all did our speech and all that. And, we how you talk about the family, and we had like a crazy Uncle Bob who passed away. Like, he was here. As soon as he says, if crazy Uncle Bob was here, everybody would know it. And then at that time we said that, all the cars' alarm starts to go off. Not kidding you. All the alarms start going off. We're like, oh, that's Uncle Bob. And then as soon as I said, that's Uncle Bob, two horns. Some car just honked. Parked car. Nobody was in it. We don't know what car it was. It honked. So we knew they were there. It was just strange. No military. Date was wrong. Was that a Mandela effect? I don't know. My wife could back it up. We had a date scheduled. They had it out for next week. Was angry about it, but it is what it is. Family was there. We had a good time. Cars going off. The horns are hot. And then so we're gonna go back to our house after party. But right before they actually got the plaque. They just got it in. They just got the plaque right before we're gonna leave. UPS, FedEx, whatever, because the military paid for the plaque. We are able to get the plaque on, so it wasn't all a loss. So we got the plaque on, but we didn't do the military salute and all that. But we did our own salute our own way. So that was cool. And as soon as we get in the car, everybody's in the car. It just poured down rain. Yes, it's Seattle. I know, but it was like the sun was shining through while we're doing our speeches and our talk. All the cars go off. 2 horns knock. As soon as we get in the car to go, start pouring down rain. We're like, yep, this is a wood funeral. This is our family funeral. It's like, it was like they hold the rain. just for us to get through with it, get in the car, and it was just pouring down rain. So we knew they were watching. So Memorial Day had a lot of special meaning. And of course, yesterday was Memorial Day, and my daughter's birthday fell on Memorial Day yesterday. So it was kind of cool. It was awesome. It was awesome. Now, hear this. Hear this. This is where you can believe in this or not. We bought food. My daughter loves Wingstops. We got Wingstop. We got Round Table Pizza. Wingstop, all Round Table Pizza on the stove and all that. No cooking. We bought all the food. Well, after the birthday party, and we talked about the father, all that, good stuff. Memorial Day. We're watching Stranger Things. We're sitting there. We're like, what's that smell? We smell something burning. We actually smell something burning. So we were in my daughter's room. She'd like to do those scents. No scents. Nothing was on. I go around to the stove. Somehow the stove got turned on. Somebody turned on the stove. Well, no idiot. And a pizza box was on it. That pizza box is Round Table Pizza. If they want to sponsor us, they should sponsor us. But that box was on the stove. It was burning. That pizza was on there for 4 or 5 hours. It wasn't just like we just put it on there and somebody turned on the stove. And I know how crazy it sounds. But once you look at it, it was just, and then you can see on the inside, it started to go. It started to go. Now, thank God we were home, so I'm sure after a while it would have caught on fire, but it was, and nobody's going to turn on the stove, especially with all the pizza boxes, everything on top of it. But it was turned close to low. It was close to low. So I thought that was crazy. It's Memorial Day, Was that my father saying something? Just enough burning it, and we're watching Stranger Things of all shows, which I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying the season. A burned box, the Memorial Day experience. Yesterday was like I said, yes, it was strange. It was special, and it's not every Memorial Day that your daughter has her birthday on Memorial Day the same year that the father passed away. It was kind of, strange, right? Father passed away on your daughter's birthday. It was like, it's magical in some ways, It's like it was meant to happen, and the whole thing was weird when he said he saw his parents, and I believe he did. I believe he did, and I believe my father is watching the show right now. But one of the best things about my family, about my father's side of the family, was everybody was believers. Everybody believed in the Bigfoot. It was talked like it was part of nature. There is no scary stories of the Bigfoot. This is his land. This is our land. Everybody believed in UFOs. Everybody believed in paranormal, ghosts. Everybody did. The whole family was open-minded. I'm sure there might be one or two that wasn't. I mean, everybody's that. But it was truly a real open-minded family, and I'm lucky because I hear stories from a lot of people that they want to tell their parents or they want to tell their uncles, and nobody would believe them. We never had that problem because everybody's believers. We know there's things that we can't understand. So I'm lucky in so many different ways like that. But guys, beyond that, if you want to give that out, I just want to give my special thanks for everybody who lost a family member, being a soldier, being a police officer, fireman, doctor, nurse, any field like that puts their life on the line for us. I have every respect for you and your family members. That's not easy. Everybody's defending their country and all that. And it's just, it is, right, guys? Beyond that, I think it's time to, let's get right into the Bigfoot. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I was just writing. Thank you guys for listening to the story if you're here for the videos. So thank you for listening. Now, this is my co-host right there. That's Theresa, the ghost. She's awesome. She's an awesome ghost. She wanted her own square. So, I made sure she has her own square. This first video came from a friend of the channel. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I want to make sure I got this in order. World Bigfoot Radio. World Bigfoot Radio's got an awesome channel. I will have a link to this video after the show. You guys all know I put the links after the show, so nobody go cheats and go look at the videos, and then you don't need to watch me. So this first video is from World Bigfoot Radio, and it's called Real Sasquatch on Video Ducking the Hide. I'm excited. Since he sent me this, I didn't watch it. When somebody sends me like a video of a thing, I don't want to watch it because I want to watch it with you guys. So this is going to be my first time watching this too. So let's get ready for World Bigfoot Radio. You know what I mean. Here we go.
Bigfoot Radio.
Wow, guys, that was awesome. Especially, hold on, let me find that one right there. That's a nice shot. I always believe, this is my belief. You don't have to have the same belief as me. You don't have to have the same belief. I believe that cryptids, especially Bigfoot and Sasquatch, can camouflage, blend in with the environment. There's proven animals, especially sea creatures, that can blend with the environment. And I feel that these animals can. I don't even really want to call them animals. I don't think Bigfoot's an animal. I think they're more human than we are. I think they care more about family than we do. Not all. A lot of people care about family. But I really, truly believe that they can blend in with the environment. Why it makes it hard, fuzzy, and you can see like somewhat like shape, kind of like the movie Predator, where the predator blends in with the forest. It would make sense. To me, it makes sense. Now, you don't have to believe in that theory. This is the best thing about this channel is it's up to you. But I feel they could blend in. And that's probably the main reason why it's hard to get the footage. But that's why a lot of these great channels like World Bigfoot Radio, I know Long Island Bigfoot does this. A lot of channels does it. You know, they look at the shapes and the shadows. Because even when you camouflage, you know, your shape is kind of there. Like, you guys watch Predator, right? He was invisible, but when he moves, you could tell that something was there. So I feel that these animals, not animals, these cryptid humans can camouflage. That's just my opinion. And I want to thank World Bigfoot Radio for sending this to me and allowing me to show his stuff. I want to thank him. A lot of channels will not do that. Believe it or not, people, believe it or not, a lot of channels won't. There's several channels that I ask. Nope. That's my content. And you're like, wow, I thought we're in a world that we should all be sharing. We all want believers. You know, I'm promoting your videos. I have links in my description that goes to your videos. But that's the world we live in. So Bigfoot Anon found a foot in a cave. Before I show it, I do want to share the screen, and I want to thank Bigfoot Anon. I'm going to put this in the chat for a second. I'm going to put my this is my Reddit page. I have a Reddit page, and I'm still allowed to keep a name. On my Reddit page, you know, I have a lot of clips, a lot of Bigfoots and everything. Bigfoot from cryptid Bigfoots. Here's Danny Stanton's channel. And Bigfoot Anon, Connor, put his video he did over the weekend on my Reddit. If any of you guys have a video, anybody, Chad Smith, your podcast, you could go to my Reddit and you could put your link and put your video up on my Reddit page. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, I've got a lot, you know, I do have now over 1,000 people that are subscribed to my Reddit page. And all you do, if anybody wants to put a video up here, you go to create post. There's images of videos. You can link your YouTube video and title it, and boom, it'll be on the channel. Discard post, and then it'll be up. Now, I have the right to remove it if I don't feel it's appropriate for my channel. But if you guys want to put your videos up here, put it on here, share it. This is not closed off just for me to share. Now, most of the videos up here that I put up here, because a lot of people don't, but you could put your video. So Chad Smith, you're out there, you could post your videos on my Reddit page. And this is just another way to get the message out, another way to get the word out about all our channels. So this part is 100% up to you, but I'm proud of this Reddit page. It's growing. It got over 1,000 now. And, you know, post your videos there, people. Let people know. There might be certain people here that don't know your channel. You might get a few. I don't know. I can't promise that. But more you get, more of your channels of videos you can get out there on multiple platforms, the better you're going to be. It's, you know, it's support. So right here, anybody could put a video up. Anybody. So go for it. Put a video up. Now, don't go put up like My Little Pony brony stuff. I mean, I guess you could, but I don't want to see My Little Pony on my channel. But you can. You can. It's just another way to support. Now, it's time to see this footprint by Connor. And not just when you watch this video, when he gets to the footprint part, his audio starts to go crazy. Twice in the video. Twice. Like a little paranormal. Check it out.
Hey guys, it's Connor from Bigfoot Anonymous. We're deep underground after miles of hiking through briars and prickers, over railroads and under bridges. It's been a crazy day, but it's all been worth it because we just had a discovery. We just found this 5-toe print deep in the cave, and you can clearly see the 5 toes at the top and the metatarsal break.
You guys see what I'm talking about? As soon as he started pointing it, his audio goes crazy. Is that a little supernatural? Is that just damn luck that it goes off? Watch, it'll clear up and that weird supernatural thing happens again.
Towards the back of the foot. It is incredible. My mind is blown. There is no possibility of any human beings making that march barefoot. So now we really have to keep our head on a swivel because we are not the only two-legged creature.
Guys, take a look at Connor for a second. Take a look at his shirt. That man is sweating. The humidity. Him going into caves to find something in humidity shirt. This is no bullshit. You just don't walk in a small cave and you find, I mean, he is searching. He's been in that cave for a while. Look at that sweat. This is a man that is working to find the truth. That's a hard-working person right there. And I don't say this a lot, but there's some people that I feel deserves your respect. I honestly feel 100% that Connor deserves everybody's respect. You don't even have to believe in it fully. Even if you're a skeptic saying, well, that's got to be a human footprint. There might have been a human in there before him. If you think that, that's up to you. That's up to you. But he went in there, he looked, and he found a print in the ground. He found it. Even if you don't think that's Bigfoot or skunk ape. I think it is. You know, I think it is. But man, he's to be in a cave sweating and tired. You know he's tired. And to spot that, that's amazing. That's freaking amazing.
Down here, and the chances are they've been listening to us this whole time. I just want to thank them for not allowing us to intrude. My tongue is twisted right now because my mind is blown. It is taking this to a new level. We have found proof in this era that the descendant of the cheese lava is still working today.
Strange, right? Let's go back to that footprint. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go back to that footprint. Look at that. That's a good image. That is good. That is a man that's working hard. I love these young guns. I love the work that they're doing. I love the work that Connor's doing. Matt from Spectrum his channel. I love the work that these young guns are doing. They're going out there. Must be some crazy EMF, right? Right? Because listen, watch. Before that happens, this sounds perfect. Watch.
Just found this 5-toe print deep in the cave, and you can clearly see the 5 toes at the top.
Isn't that crazy? Now people say, well, that's just luck, okay. Luck, say whatever you want. But as soon he finds it, soon he points to it, like interference of the audio is messing it up. Now there's a belief that, again, not just with the camouflage, I believe the skunk ape, Bigfoot, whatever you want to say it is, they're all the same, is camouflage in that cave watching him right there. Now, some people say a lot of the pictures people are taking are fuzzy. I believe, just like the interference he received on his audio, is probably the same kind of interference that affects these cameras to get you that perfect, clear shot. You have every right to think I'm crazy. That is up to you. Totally up to you. But you gotta imagine there's something there. There's something there. Now I'm gonna have the link in description, a link up to this video when this show's done, and I want you guys to click on this link and make that bigger. I can't do it bigger because I'm doing this show. I can't make that footage even bigger, but just look at that footprint, and I feel he got the real deal. I feel it. Am I 100% sure? Nobody could be at 100%. But let's just say on this one, I'm 97.5% sure he got something there. Connor, keep doing what you're doing, brother. You are doing the hard work for all of us. And we all, I know with the people in the chat, the people, the good people that are watching this live right now are all behind you. And keep it coming. Because you deserve good things in life. And I know one day almost every single Bigfoot conference is all going to want you at everywhere. And it'd be awesome to see you travel with the conferences at different places. That'd be awesome. That'd be so awesome. So beyond that, guys, we are going to now jump into the paranormal. And I want to thank Connor, and I want to thank World Bigfoot Radio for allowing me to show their video. There's some awesome findings, and I appreciate the hard work that they do for us. And thank you guys so much. Now let's go into the paranormal. Now, these are more stories. The first clip is actually called New York City House of Death. There's this house on this block. They call it the House of Death. And this video is just a person telling you the story about this House of Death. So if you're on the East Coast, a lot of you are on the East Coast and might know this House of Death. Some of you don't. Well, now if you don't, now you have a pinpoint place to go check out. This House of Death. So here we go.
The first time I ever walked past this place was around 2 in the morning. My friend and I had heard about this place and we thought, why not? So we came here after a night out and we just stood outside and looked. The street was eerily silent and there were some weird lights going on upstairs, probably just the television, but I felt fear. Welcome to New York City's House of Death. This is 14 West 10th Street. And currently this building is comprised of, I believe, 10 apartments. The building itself was built sometime before the Civil War in around the 1850s. Now, most of the information I have about this place comes from a New York Post article from 2012, so I will link that in the description below. This place is famous for its ghost activity, most notably that of a very famous writer. Mark Twain lived here from 1900 to 1901. Now, it seems very strange that Mark Twain would haunt a place that he only lived in for approximately 1 year, but he was once spotted sitting next to a window and he allegedly stated, "My name is Clemens, and I have a problem here I gotta settle." Now, according to the New York Post article, this house has allegedly seen 22 deaths, so there are supposed 22 ghosts residing within. However, I can only find mention of a few specific ones, like a woman in a long flowing gown and a ghost cat. And actually, the legends even extend over to building number 16, where one resident reported many experiences of ghostly women in flowing gowns. Some say there's a curse. One resident died under mysterious circumstances after she finished writing a book on her experiences living in this house. Jan Bryant Bartell was an off-Broadway actress who reported things like a monstrous moving shadow, the sound of footsteps, awful smells like a rotting miasma, moved furniture, and loud unexplained sounds. When a medium was finally called in to investigate, he reportedly felt the presence of a young woman with curly hair, an aborted child, and the ghost of a gray cat. The medium also became possessed by the spirit of a young woman who was wailing over her aborted child. She was supposedly 19 years old, and she had been born in 1848. Now, while these are all unconfirmed reports, there is one very real tale of horror that happened here. In 1987, a lawyer named Joel B. Steinberg beat his illegally adopted daughter into a coma. The 6-year-old Lisa Steinberg was later declared brain dead, and she was removed from life support. Steinberg was put away for 17 years. Now, while in broad daylight, in the hustle and bustle of Manhattan, helicopters overhead, taxis rolling by, construction's happening over there, it feels a little bit silly to believe in ghost stories. However, that doesn't detract from the fact that this building definitely has a storied past. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and see you next time.
So what do you guys think? 22 deaths, one place. That's a lot of death. That's a lot of death. Somebody, the Nona Boss asked, I can't figure out how to become a member of your channel. Where do I sign up as a member? There's, I put the link you could click on, but also, another good way to Nona Boss is for anybody, for any channel that offers for people to join. When you go into the video that they're showing, see right here, you can see my video. If you scroll down, there's a join button. So any channel that has a membership will have a join button right there. You could go on the link, or you can scroll down and there'll be a join button. And of course, all you do is click join, and there you go. So, and then of course it just tells you, you know, I have different levels. You know, I have Paranormal Effect, Matrix Effect, Gypsy Road Effect. So different levels. And thank you for asking. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So what do you guys think of that story? You like that one? Well, this next one is actually, there's a ghost called The True Scary Story, The Chilling Villisca Axe Murderer House. The Axe Murderer House is famous for on a phone. Purgatory Paranormal New York. Let me see. That's a good one. Paranormal Purgatory on the phone. On the phone, next when you scroll down to the words where you see the thumbs up, dislike, live chat, beneath it, there's a word subscribe where you can subscribe to the channel. Right next to the word on the mobile app, there's the word that says join, Join. Oh, you guys know how to spell join, and it's highlighted in blue. And you just press that on your phone. I know you can't really see it, but there's a join button next to the word subscribe on mobile app. On the mobile app. So, all right. So we're going to check out this next story this is the story about the Axe Murder House.
Today, we will be talking about the chilling and gruesome stories of the Villisca House Axe murders. In the small town of Villisca, Iowa, a modest family home was built in 1868 by George Loomis. The house is small and modest with 2 stories, a small front porch, and a white wooden finish. The small white house was filled with life and joy until one summer night in 1912. An unknown stranger broke into the house wielding an oil-lit lamp in one hand and an axe in the other. The stranger entered through the front door, making his way to the stairs up to the 2nd level. He roamed the top level of the house for a few minutes, waiting to make a move. After keeping quiet, just rooms away from being detected, he slowly twists the doorknob on Mr. and Mrs. Moore's bedroom. He quietly enters the room, wielding the axe, walking as gently as possible, being sure not to alert the sleeping mother and father. Before he is detected, the stranger makes his first move, bludgeoning the parents with the axe until they lie lifeless in the bed. The unknown intruder exits the room almost as quietly as he entered, making his way into the children's bedrooms located on the 2nd level. Again, he enters the room silently, being sure not to awaken the children. The intruder then swings at the children until they lay still. The stranger then continues to make his way back downstairs to the final bedroom. Once more, he enters silently and beats the inhabitants to their death. In total, the stranger took the lives of 8 people that night with no weapon but an axe. The next morning, the house that had been traditionally filled with joy and excitement remains as quiet as the cold, severed bodies on their beds. Over time, the neighbors became suspicious about the lack of presence in the proximity of the house and alerted family members of the strange, eerie state of the home. Mr. Moore's brother was the first to walk in on site after the incident, sickened by what he saw, hardly even able to recognize his own brother. The police had stated that the intruder had struck the inhabitants up to 30 times with an axe, leaving nothing recognizable behind. While this might be very disturbing and frightening, it gets worse. It turns out that after the murderer had killed the entire family, he had performed some sort of ritual. It is said that the killer covered all the family's heads with sheets and clothing, whatever he could find. Moving throughout the rest of the house, he covers all the mirrors and windows with their blood. The police had also found a slab of bacon in the living room next to a keychain. What was the killer's ritual? Why would he cover up the victim's head? To this day, the killer of the Villisca House axe murders has yet to be identified. For more true stories that you never knew about before, subscribe and turn on post notifications.
What do you guys think of that story? It's like a amulet. I can't even say that word today. Oh, the amulet whorehouse. I don't know. You ever get some words that you just can't say today? It's crazy. But guys, I'm going to show you guys a bonus paranormal video today that was just brought up. Whoa, new member. Oh, snap. Oh, that is awesome. Made my day. Oh, God, I knew today was a good day. Thank you so much for being a member. And honestly, members, people who have donated to the channel, thank you guys so much. I mean, really, every penny that I receive on the channel goes right back into the channel, which right now I'm actually getting a trailer built for the channel. I'm working with the guy who we're working together making a trailer intro for the show. And that's due to your people becoming members, joining the channel, creating these overlays, the new logos. All that comes from you guys. And I want to thank you guys for making it possible. Thank you. And I'm hoping to have my new trailer out tomorrow, Thursday the latest, but hopefully tomorrow. And I can't wait to see it. I'm working with the guy. We're shooting footages back and forth. And that's all because of people joining the channel and donating. That's allowing this to happen. So thank you guys. Thank you. Terry Brown bought the first shirt off my channel, off my tree spree. So all that helps. Thank you guys. And I'm not one of those people People who donate, I'm not telling you guys you don't have to. You don't have to. But people who do, you see the results. I'm able to do things for this channel, try to make it better. And it's all because of you guys. So thank you so much. So let's check this video of Amber. This is a bonus video. Apparently, Amber's Paraworld, who's in the chat, was attacked on camera. This is awesome.
Entering my body while I was live streaming on TikTok from Lake Shawnee.
Why is that talking?
I do not remember this.
Oh.
After I was talking to him, he did
an entity entering my body.
Wow.
While I was live streaming on TikTok from Lake Shawnee.
Look.
I do not remember.
Now, guys, look. We're going to go back for a second. Actually, I got to give a heart. I'm going to go back for a second. I want you guys to see her body. Her body does that little shake. So I want you guys to re-look at this. Re-look at this. Re-look at this. Watch her body. Watch her body.
Lake Shawnee.
Here.
My body. While I was live streaming on TikTok from Lake Shawnee.
That is
creepy. I do not remember this.
After I was talking to him, he did
an entity entering my body.
So Amber's Paraworld. I looked at him and he jumped me. He's gone now, but he followed me behind. Let me ask you, Amber, since you're in the chat, that moment that your body was shaking, he enters your body. What was that second felt like? Did it feel? Did you feel any coldness, like heat? Did it feel weird? Did you get a headache? Did you kind of lose a track of time for those seconds? What did you go through? I do not remember it. Wow, God, don't remember it. That's weird. That's creepy. That is creepy. That's got to be scary somewhat. You don't even know it until you watch your own video and you notice that is something else. Wow. Wow. I knew he was with me after I left the property. Didn't realize it was caught on camera until I was editing. That's a trip. That's got to be scary at the same time, too. That's got to be scary at the same time. I can imagine that. All right, beyond that, guys, it's time to jump over to the UFOs. So let me get the intro. All right. This one was sent to me again by World Bigfoot Radio. And this one's called South Carolina UFO Video A Closer Look. So again, a friend of the channel sent me another clip to be able to play for you guys. So this one, World Bigfoot Radio. One of the things that I respect about his channel, not everything is about Bigfoot. Even though he's got the Bigfoot name, he does have a UFO footage. Let's check it out.
We went out there and we watched for about 20 minutes. He had already got the film done by then. And it was a saucer shaped with multicolored lights all around it. But then there was a second one. And that one, to me, in my opinion, it looked almost like a sphere shaped because it was all solid red dots and it wasn't too far behind that one. And so he took the video, which turned out pretty good, and then he took stills of it, and they're just fantastic. And so he sent it into MUFON.
Love that music. Ooh, the fourth counter, the third time right there. That's deep. Right there. That's deep. So it's like a light show. God. Wow, here. Let's go back to that one. I mean, right there, that's neat. And then when you get up here, it's like a light show. So you ain't gonna tell me that is no drone that's doing a light show like that. That is no drone. That is neat. It's probably the music with the lights, little strobe light action up there. That's a good one. Because we definitely can't explain what that is, but we can say that is not a drone. That's one thing we can say. That is no drone. We could take the drone out. Okay. All right, guys. All right, this next one looks like a chopper following it. You know what? It does. That little red light beside it, it does look like a chopper. That's huh. I'm missing a video. I'm missing my next video from Unidentified S4. Where is it? Did the ghost take it? Oh, here it is. Okay. Now this is from our friends of Unidentified S4, Anthony. And this is he just caught this recently. Unidentified S4 just caught this UFO footage. Let's check it out.
There we go. "9:20 p.m. facing south, going towards the ocean. I am in my backyard right now. I am about a good 800 feet from the ocean. That object is not a satellite. That object is not on a UAV chart. The ISS does not come overhead for another hour and 57 minutes. There is no strobe lights. Wow. Gone.
You know what time it is. That's right. We caught another beautiful craft over the skies of Staten Island, New York. Check that out.
Wow.
That is a beautifully lit object. It's way up there too. That craft, at times, I could see the reflection of the light from the craft on the surface of the ocean. And that craft is not low. It's way up there. I'm just zoomed in at this point. I'll pull back in a moment and you'll see how high up in space it is. But that craft is moving very slowly. I get on my software, I type in International Space Station. It shows me that the ISS is over Florida at this time. I type in my satellite software, doesn't show me any known satellites that are flying overhead. SpaceX, Starlink, same thing, doesn't show me any of their programmed satellites overhead over that area of Staten Island. So this is an absolute unknown Look at that. Absolutely breathtaking.
You guys hear what he's doing? He's researching a possible, he's being a skeptic of his own video. He's checking to see, okay, could this be a satellite? Could this be Long Island Bigfoot wrote, reminds me, supply at the Batalon or the logistic officer S4. That's Mike. He's got a great channel himself. So he's investigating the possibility of what it could be. So he's eliminating possibilities. Okay. So the ICC, whatever, is over Florida. Can't be it. Okay. SpaceX can't be it. There are people who community with lasers. That's good information. Let me see here. Let me think here. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. Now, I don't know who there's a person in this chat that is not me. He has Paranormal Highway, but he has my picture, but it's not me. So I want you guys to know that he's not writing anything mean or anything, but that person who's writing it is not me. So I just want to let you guys know. So when you see somebody writing something using my name, make sure if I'm not highlighted yellow, it's not coming from me. So beyond that, that is awesome. That is awesome. That is awesome. Let me continue.
I love catching craft like this. Silent, smooth formation, just absolutely beautiful. It starts to twinkle a couple different colors. I pull back just a bit, and it fades right out. It's absolutely gone. Wow.
That is cool. That is good work. That is good work. That is awesome. That is awesome. All right, guys. I'm gonna play some crazy news. This ain't paranormal. This ain't this ain't this ain't UFOs. This is just some crazy ass shit news. So let me play an intro for this weird news story. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty will know. Scotty has to know. Scotty's gonna know. I'm gonna tell Scotty. Gonna tell myself. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to know. Scotty has to. Scotty has to. Scotty has to go. Scotty doesn't. Okay, now this is some strange, weird story. This is no UFO, no paranormal. This is called the craziest news story ever. Man has sex with a cow. Jello. Jello? This is some crazy shit story. Here, you guys got to hear this if you never heard the story.
Shock over charges filed against a former school worker.
A computer tech for the Farmington school system was arrested for trying to perform a sex act on a cow while another man was shooting video. Can't make it up. News 8's Bob Wilson's been piecing together this bizarre story. He's live in Hartford tonight with the latest. Bob?
Yeah, that's right. You can't make a story like this up. 2 men are in jail, 1 cow is dead, and 3 cars are totaled. Now, when we arrived, one of the men was actively having sex with the cow. His friend, who was videotaping the act, took off as soon as he seen us arrive. Now, we can't show you that video because the man was naked and covered in jello.
I got, you know, when I first heard this, right? When they showed up, now the first question is I would have to ask, because sometimes I feel like this has got to be a setup story, because first of all, you just showed up. How do you know? What, did somebody see the man making out with the cow and they called the news to get out there? And man, if somebody did see them with this cow and they called, This guy must go forever, right? Take time for a news truck to go out there, and then when he says cover in jello, what do you mean cover in jello? I mean, is he just all covered in jello? And this is real, an employee? Holy Christ.
However, we can show you the video of the aftermath. At about 4 a.m. this morning, the cow took off onto Highway 1039 where it struck 3 vehicles, rushed to nearby hospitals. 31-year-old Reed Fortin and 33-year-old Michael Jones for the sexual acts to the cow. We're going to have more on this as the story develops later on tonight.
And then somehow, of all days, this cow goes in the middle of the road and gets hit by cars. I mean, hey, I guess any woman or man who have sex with those two guys they show probably would run out themselves to get hit by something or jump off a building with those weirdos. I mean, here, where's those weirdos at? Oh my God. Wow. I mean, and jello? Poor creature. I know, right? I heard this story like, what? And when they say jello, what, did this guy make like a bunch of jello and threw himself on jello? This is some crazy shit story. New York State Police. Wow. Man. Jello. And then the cow runs off to the road. Wow. That's some crazy story, man. Sorry I had to show you guys that, but it's like what kind of world we live in. Oh my God. It just tells you what kind of sickle type world, right? A man has a fetish and another man recording it. And then somehow the news channel just happens to show up. And if they're called, God, how long this guy been going at it? Wow. Maybe that cow did the right thing. Man, that's a weird story. All right, guys. It's time for a little Mandela.
Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Luke, I am your father.
One of the things I love about the Mandela effect is learning different kind of memories that people have. It's always a fun learning experience for me. And I never knew this could be a Mandela effect. Never knew it until Mandela affected on his channel. This one is called The Wind Moves. Very different to how I remember. That is the wind. I would never cross my mind that the way the wind moves could be a Mandela effect. But let's check this video out.
We spotted this in the car and had to pull over to film it because it's a clear example of how the wind is moving now. It's very, very different to how it used to move. It's going in waveforms, a little bit like the tide, so there's a variable pressure wave. So you've got a high pressure and a low pressure wave concurrently moving forward in the way it is. Well, I say forward, it's not moving straight forward in straight lines. They wave it, zigzag it. If you take a good look at the rest of the footage and either speed it up or slow it down and pick a particular wave and follow it, what it's not showing you is the Bernoulli's effect.
Wow, I think that's neat. And the reason I think that's neat is research. He's doing his research on how the wind is created and how it's supposed to work. And that is just some good work. I mean, I'm not telling you at all that the wind change is a Mandela effect at all. That's up to you. All your memories of Mandela effect is up to you. All of it. But the research that's involved to feeling that something's different and he's studying it is, I'm impressed. I am truly impressed. That's research. That's dedication, man. That's dedication. Anybody who puts out videos, it takes dedication to do research to figure out. And hey, if he thinks it changed, my God, it probably did change. I never paid attention on the wind, on how the wind is supposed to work. I'll be honest with you, I never did. So, even if I was looking at it for the very first time, I wouldn't be able to determine. But for somebody to determine and do the work, I'm impressed, my friend. I'm impressed. What about you, Theresa, my ghost? Are you impressed? She's impressed. Wow, that's pretty good. So, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for being here today. I want to thank you guys for taking this journey, because we're all on this journey together. We're all on the journey because we just want to know the truth, what's out there. So all of us, new members of this channel, and the person who's pretending to be me in the chat, just be yourself, my friend. You don't need to pretend to be me. Just be yourself and all that. Have a fantastic day and keep searching. Keep looking up. Keep looking through the trees. Keep looking to your surroundings. Listen. Open your mind. Meditate. Clear. Slow down. Because the paranormal could be happening right around you in your own house. You don't necessarily have to go to a haunted house or a graveyard, which I believe, there's more activities that happen there, but activities could be happening all around you. So clear your mind, meditate, relax, research, and share. If any of you know a great video for me to show, let me know. Send me an email. Say, hey, Eric, check this out. Here's a great 3-minute clip. Let me know. If it's a longer video, give me a timestamp. And we'll all take this journey together. Journey into the unknown on the paranormal highway. So again, thank you for being here. I'll see you next time on the paranormal highway.